All right, gentlemen, straight to our next conversation. To keep Lagos cleaner and sustain its status as a mega city is a joint task for the government and the people. In this regard, the Lagos State government, in partnership with C40 Cities, launched the Ikosi fruit market biodigester plant designed to convert organic waste into renewable. Tokumba Wahab described the facility as a major milestone for Ikosi community and the state at large. Wahab said the project represents a strategic effort to transform waste management challenges into sustainable economic opportunities. Now let's share the story by TVC News' Zaid Aribisala with you.
Ikosi Fruit Market is one of the busiest food hubs in Lagos State, known for hosting a wide variety of fruits and vegetables that arrive here every single day. But fruits and vegetables are highly perishable, and with limited and inadequate storage facilities, a significant portion of these produce often ends up as unavoidable waste. Much of that waste, however, is now being turned into something meaningful with the inauguration of a biogas power plant at the market by the Lagos State government in collaboration with its partners.
For Ikosi and for Lagos State, what we celebrate here is a vision where waste transforms into wealth, where environmental responsibility meets economic opportunity, and where local innovation addresses global challenges.
The biogas plant is designed to utilize about 500 kilograms of fruit and vegetable waste daily, converting what was once discarded into clean energy for electricity, cooking gas, and eco-friendly fertilizer.
We are focusing on driving projects that actually help us to address the climate change issues.
Just this demonstration takes away 160 tons per annum away from your landfill, saving over 4,500 tons of CO2 equivalent, and it provides 1.2 megawatt hour of electricity per month.
By managing our waste in this manner, we're strengthening public health and sanitation in our markets, and we're advancing our shift to a climate-smart and accountable waste management system.
As this initiative strengthens the drive toward a circular economy where waste is converted to wealth, traders in the market say it has helped to reduce energy costs and enhance sanitation while also boosting productivity.
We have an opportunity of lightening our market in the night.
Have you used fuel a day 20,000? But sometimes why they use this one now, it pay me well. Because this one it pay me. You carry my phone, carry anything I want to use.
But the traders that you see here today are actually now market champions because they are now climate advocates who knows how to sort their waste, bring it into the plant, process it for digestion, and then to produce light and cooking gas.
With over 40 major markets spread across Lagos State, the government says plans are already on the way to extend this sustainable energy solution to at least 35 other markets. Sahid Aribisola, TVC News, Lagos.
All right, Zaid, thank you so much for this report. Bobiko, let's look at this. What impact do you think this will have on environmental sustainability?
Well, an opportunity to turn the big problem of waste management into an opportunity is something that any serious country, any serious state government should jump at. Because from waste, you can generate electricity. You can generate organic fertilizer, and organic fertilizer is good for everyone.
Yes.
So instead of just not creatively making use of waste generated, we can see now, because this is a perishable fruit market. So the quantum of waste generated on a given day, you can't deal with it. Look at oranges, for example. You must sell immediately.
Yes.
If you don't sell, their lifespan is very short. Tomatoes, their lifespan, very short. So you must deal with the problem of waste management. It's one big problem that Lagos has. And I'm excited that something is being done about this. And another thing is that we are talking about methane emissions and climate change. This will really address some of the problems associated with these emissions and climate change issues that we're talking about. Then it will also help clog drains. This waste, they usually throw them into the gutters, into the drains. But once you can harvest this waste and use them for something productive, use them to generate electricity, use them to produce organic waste that can use to improve soil health. Definitely a lot of people would benefit from this. And it's also, yes, talking about even cooking gas. They said biogas produced will be used for electricity and cooking gas. You saw the guy who was already using it for cooking gas. So I'm really excited that Lagos State is doing something along this line. We've got to promote circular economy in our country, and some of the things where we allowed to go to waste, we can actually derive tremendous benefit from them. So Lagos is leading the way in terms of climate action, and this is one of the steps, good steps, that they are taking. You need to go into that market and see the quantum of waste being generated. You know, and now for those wastes to now be put to use to generate electricity, produce clean energy, and produce fertilizer is tremendous. And I want them to do this in other areas, target other markets where waste is generated, where industrial waste, domestic waste is generated, target other markets, and do the same thing that you have done at the Ikosi fruit market.
Yeah, I mean, we have Oyingbo, we have, you know, other markets in Lagos. But they said this plant is set to convert organic waste into clean energy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the profitability of this. How profitable can this be?
Very, very, very profitable. Very, very profitable. It's a boost for the economy. But there are countries in the world that are even doing much more. But Germany produces biogas on an industrial scale. But much of their energy, you know, electricity, is derived from biogas that is made from even manure, some of waste. China also from biogas, you know, uses it mostly in rural areas, past rural areas. So you have examples, you know. I think it's a very good thing to do. Like he said, you know, let us take it to. We have several open food markets in Lagos where tons of waste are generated.
Food processing hubs.
So many of them, from Ikosi to, you mentioned Oyingbo, everywhere, every part of Lagos, you have those markets, thriving, booming markets, and waste generated all the time. And what do we do with the waste? We throw them inside drains. So then people don't even care. You know, you can buy oranges in the market. In your car, you take it and then you throw.
I think that's
out of the window.
Straight out of the window.
And
all of well, it's something we are used to. I think it's very good, very profitable for the people, and it can even reduce the cost of generating energy for many people. You know. You saw that person that used this.
He said he spends almost on a daily.
Yeah, instead of going to the petrol station, he's going to reduce the cost of his business. You understand what I'm saying? It reduces cost for him, whatever he's doing.
Yes.
Because I'm sure he has changed the. What did he change? The carburetor of his generator. He has
converted it to gas.
Converted it to the one that is compliant with gas. I think it's a very good thing. It's going to reduce cost.
So that means the traders will get to benefit from this.
Farmers.
Farmers
will also be able to boost crop production by the access to high quality organic fertilizer that they are going to be provided. So it's a win-win situation for Lagos State.
I just wish they sustain it.
Yes.
It's not limited to that market. It's very important. We must.
There is a need to expand it, as you said, to other markets. Look at the quantum of waste generated in the abattoir alone.
Okay.
You need to go to the abattoir alone.
Mile 12.
Abattoir. You know, this, Mile 12, this is Ikosi market. Mile 12 fruit market is the biggest fruit market in Lagos and probably in Nigeria. There is a need to expand this. I'm happy with the commissioner, not just for this, but his dynamic nature. Somehow, and it's no nonsense.
It's my favorite.
Yes, and it's no nonsense. You know,
You mean the commissioner, right?
Yeah,
yes, you can say what you like. You can say what you like about
Yes,
him. Oh, when he shot
the
the
abattoir.
abattoir, we all knew that there was a need to do something like that because people just, you know, people just behave like, look, they can do what they like, and at the end of the day, people suffer from cholera and other things. When they went against people defecating in road medians, why won't that cause more and more of us to suffer from cholera? Because you defecating in the open.
Open defecation.
You know, we have no shame, especially women. Women, they are always reluctant to
just do it
empty
anywhere.
their bowels anywhere. They will be looking left and right like somebody wants to steal, you know. But in the case of men, no shame. They will bring out their pistol, they are urinating right there in the open. Some of them defecate in the open. The road median. Wahab began to go after them, set up, what's it called, mobile court, and they began to convict them. So in the Lagos area now, they still defecate. I'm sure some of them come around 12 midnight to do it now. But at least you have a feeling that the audacity with which they were doing it in the open, in broad daylight, at least nobody tries that again anymore. When I'm driving through that Lausa area, I still see excrement in the median, you know, but they don't do it in the broad daylight anymore because they know that somebody will get them arrested. We need to do a lot more of that, and we need to also put more mobile toilets in the areas where we know that these people, although I know a lot of them will still not use it, but let's deal decisively with those who think that open defecation is something that they can do, and nothing will happen. India is 4 billion people. India is doing better than us now in the area of addressing open defecation. And there should be no reason for it. Because look at our population, 200 and something million. Of course, it's not based on census, it's just, listen, I don't even know how to describe it. It's not based on census. But look at our population compared to India. There's no reason in the world why more Nigerians should be doing open defecation than India. A country of 4 billion people. We are less than 300 million, and we are defecating openly more than Indians. We should be ashamed of ourselves.
I think when they realize that there's a consequence for any kind. But talking about this issue, okay, this project is supported by C40 Cities and UK International Development. Now, how can they ensure that more private groups also be a part of this initiative to expand it?
No, I think naturally private groups will be drawn if we are very serious. If we show that we are very, very serious about it. Like we've talked about expansion.
Okay.
When when organizations see that government is very serious about something, you know, like this is a project, there's a lot of profit, there's a lot of gain, economic gain, there's going to be improvement on people's social life and society. I think naturally people, the private sector will be drawn to such projects. You understand? But it's only if we are not serious, if we cannot sustain it,
and perhaps extend it to maybe other states as well. Ogun State.
Well, states should emulate states that are doing well. That's the truth.
All right, gentlemen, we need to go on this quick break, and when we return, the conversation continues. Don't go away.